The continuous staging of public events, mainly political and entertainment programs, have left many people worried of the COVID-19 situation in the Gambia. As coronavirus cases gradually increase, political parties and earthies continue to gather thousands of Gambians in large gatherings without respecting COVID-19 protocols. More of that in this report by Fatmata Kasim.
In October 2020, the Gambia government, through the Ministry of Basic and Secondary Education, declared the reopening of schools after lifting sports restriction to contain the spread of the COVID-19 pandemic in the country. The ministry has issued a new calendar for schools to limit the number of students attending classes to avoid them contracting the virus. However, many Gambians, including some parents, told iAfrica TV that the government should allow students to resume normal classes as public events are being organized in part of the country without adhering to the health professional advice guidelines. One of the parents argued that the current timetable at school doesn't favor the students, saying it could even affect learning.
These regulations imposed by the government is unfair. Some students are asked to go to school on certain days while others in a different day. This kind of learning system will not favor the students, because if a child is supposed to go to school for the whole week and you ask them to be reporting to school on just few chosen days, they will end up forgetting what they have learned before the coming days. If there was corona as they said, Adama Barrow should not have went to his store because he toured the country for a month. Was there not corona? Of course there was corona in the country. So why is he delaying the education system? He should not do that.
Babukar Jallo, a businessman, said if coronavirus is in the country as announced by the health authorities, then all events should be put to halt. He said since the government is allowing public gatherings to take place without observing the COVID-19 guidelines, students should be allowed to go back to school as usual.
By right, comme ñeneen ñi ñu ngay ñëw ci dëkk bi di def seen programme.
By right, if people are coming to our country to host their events and political activities going on without restrictions, then I believe they should also allow students to go to school regularly, because last year the kids didn't learn anything, and if this is still continuing, it's going to affect the children's education.
Mohamed Lamin Kamara, a grade 9 student of Talinding Upper Basic School, expressed his concern of ongoing disruption the students are encountering when going to school. He said the current situation of limiting of activities doesn't favor the students while public events are taking place.
We feel bad. Yes, we feel bad because all Gambians, we are all equal. Yes, if the president and the parties, they are doing their program, and they say all our students will not do our sports, that is not good. Yeah, we are all equal in Gambia. Yeah.
Last year, during the critical and unprecedented surge of the virus in the country, the government declared a state of public emergency leading to closure of all schools, madarasas, dara, majalis, and non-formal education sector. The Gambia is currently experiencing a resurgence in number of COVID-19 cases, with a total of 4,414 and 138 deaths registered so far since the emergence of the coronavirus pandemic. For Africa News, I am Fatoumata Kasim.